Imagine a classroom in Detroit where a group of kids, long written off by everyone but themselves, suddenly start beating the odds. They don't have prodigies or top test scores, just a different approach to learning and belief in growth. What if the secret to success isn't talent, but a mindset you can build? And what if your whole life is just a climb, not to the peak you imagine, but to places you never thought possible? Let's crack open that world. We worship talent like it's magic, but what if that's blinding us? Here, that's why the starting point rarely predicts the finish line. In Detroit, a school labeled at-risk kids as failures. But with a shift in teaching, focusing on effort and improvement, these same students jumped test scores so fast they stunned educators. Their secret, not raw talent, but a relentless process of learning how to learn. Think of your brain like a gym. Talent is the weights you first pick up. But the real power comes from showing up regularly, trying new lifts, feeling the burn, and recovering. That growth mindset is the workout plan that turns weak muscles into strength. No magic, just muscle memory. When you hear about prodigies like Mozart or Serena Williams, it's tempting to think they're born on a visible peak. But Grant flips it. The true measure is the distance climbed, not the height standing still. The journey twists the character, making unexpected mountains possible. Opportunity rarely just knocks. You often have to craft the door. Here, why waiting is a trap and hustling smarter creates breakthroughs. NASA's astronaut program once favored candidates from elite pilot schools. When they broadened selection criteria, pulling in teachers, scientists, and even artists, they unleashed talents no one predicted. These are the doors they built, not knocked on, opening entire universes of potential. Imagine a garden. No matter how much sunlight, talent, seeds receive, if the soil systems is poor, nothing grows. Grant argues opportunity systems are that soil. When we design schools, companies, or communities to nurture growth, watering skills, removing barriers, potential flourishes wildly beyond expectations. Take the story of a janitor at Alcoa who suggested a safety fix nobody asked for. His underestimated insight saved lives and millions. This shows that when we build spaces for the overlooked, the payoff isn't kindness. It's breakthrough innovation hiding where no one expected to look. It's not genius, but the grit behind it that ignites progress. Here, that's how character skills outpace raw IQ in success stories everywhere. Serena Williams, a 23-time Grand Slam champ, credits her success less to innate skill and more to joy and resilience in practice. She embraced mistakes as clues instead of setbacks, turning fierce character traits into unstoppable momentum on and off the court. Flashy talent dazzles but crumbles without persistence. The story of Olympic swimmer Janet Evans illustrates this. She trained for 6 hours daily, pushed through burnout, and won gold not because she was born faster, because she simply refused to quit when it mattered most. Grant's big reveal: improving isn't about hard work. It's about working hard on working smart. When you master learning itself, questioning, reflecting, adjusting, you build a self-propelling engine that lifts you higher than raw genius ever could. Remember those Detroit kids? They teach us that your starting point doesn't trap you. It's your mindset, your character, and your persistence that open new worlds. Start today by spotting one small door you thought was closed and try building a key. Because your true peak lies not in the height you claim, but in every step you dare to climb. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.